Okay, so guys, I wanted to talk about you remember the Pala case? I think it was on Tuesday. So I'm going to try, because I did watch the proceedings and I've noted some stuff, but I don't know if you guys are interested in that. If you guys are interested in that, please tell me if you want a summary of the proceedings. If you didn't understand any legal term or anything of that kind, tell me so that I can try to do a video on iphala, right? And what the court said and what does it mean when the judgment is reserved. But if no one is really interested, we will start from the judgment. When the judgment is out, I'll come back and do a summary video on the case. So right now, let's focus on what Malema said on the day. So Malema said that they will attach indlu Zuma, right, which is inkandla. They will attach inkandla so that they can recover their costs. So guys, in law, if you win a case, you get to be awarded costs, right? So Malema explained they've been awarded costs against Zuma, but Zuma has not paid. So what happens in these instances is that if a person fails to pay, you can attach their assets in order to satisfy a debt, right? So you get the court order to satisfy the debt and then to attach so that you can satisfy the debt. However, here we are not just talking about an attachment of anything. We are talking about an attachment of a house or property, which is an immovable, right? A property, if it's your primary residence, it becomes a little bit complex for you to attach. Even if in bank situations or in any situations, whenever we deal with property, it's not like a thing attach, especially if that property is not a secondary, it's not used for secondary purposes. It's a primary residence of a person, meaning the person stays there. If you evict them from there, or if you attach, then they become homeless, right? So let's just say Zuma, we are making this hypothetical. I'm not saying that is the case. Hypothetically, Zuma, let's just say he is, that's his own house. He doesn't have money. He can't pay Malema. So what will happen is that Malema will institute proceedings, get a court order to attach. But then Zuma can defend and say that, but this is my primary residence. So maybe they can attach a portion, because Nkandla is very big. They can attach a portion of Nkandla. The other portion then will have to be determined by the court if whether it is just and equitable for him to leave. So court will consider all circumstances. So mostly in sales and execution, because this is some kind of sale in execution, depending on how you look at it. If we apply Rule 46 and Rule 46A of the Uniform Rules of Court, then it's not going to be easy for that to happen, because the court has to look at the circumstances before that can be, ordered, right? But still, even if that sale in execution, let's just say it's ordered and he has to attach his primary residence, guys, we still have the Pi Act, and the Pi Act says that you need to, because you cannot just, eviction is not an automatic thing. If that order is granted, the person still has to do eviction proceedings, because now you're evicting me. If you're moving me from my residence, primary residence, you're evicting me. It's the same as, let's just say, your house, the bank auctions your house. Are you aware that the law protects you? You can't just leave. I'm not advising you of that, but I'm telling you about the law. Can't just leave. The person that has brought the property on auction still has to institute eviction proceedings to evict you from the property, which is according to Pi Act, right? And Pi Act says that the court will consider all personal circumstances of the person before they can order the eviction, right? And then when the eviction is ordered, it's the duty of the municipality to provide alternative accommodation. That is why I'm saying that when it comes to housing, it's complex. I know the video is long, but when it comes to housing, it's a very complex situation. It's not like a boo, we're getting our man, we are touching. When you're dealing with immovable property and it's determined or established that it's the person's primary residence, already the matter is complicated, because many laws have to be taken into account, including Pi Act. Because that one can look at it and say that this is a constructive eviction. You are evicting me using the back door. This is the same situation as you switching off my electricity, my water, and locking me out. That is a way of evicting me ngama back doors. and the law doesn't allow that, you need to get a court order to switch off electricity, to switch off water, to switch off all those things. Without a court order, then you've done those things illegally. And you can still do rescission of the court order, or you can still appeal or do all those things, right? So yeah, this is a hypothetical situation of Indabaga Zuma. That's not the original thing that's going to happen. I don't think Zuma is that broke that it can get there. I think he will pay. But if he fails to pay, this is what can happen. Hypothetically. It won't be just a quick, easy thing that is going to happen. I hope you guys are getting me well. Let's see each other on the next video. As I've said, I'll see from your indication if you want the Pala Pala video. But otherwise, guys, don't forget to like and follow. Like and follow. Right? Thank you for watching.